Welcome to the Old Stream Farm, episode 15, with me, Mr. Silly P. Finally, the time has arrived. It's interesting, I haven't done any harvesting for ages. Then I do 2 fields of harvesting, and the very next time I need to do an episode, the next field is ready for harvesting. But this is the one I've been waiting for because we need the straw bales to make it easier for making power food for the cows. Once that's done, then I can crack on with sorting out pigs. That's going to be the next thing. Now, can I get through here? This harvester. Yes, should be able to. I left it open as well, that's a bit bad. Should have closed that up. Anyway. How is that even possible? Weird mutant field. Right, very, very quickly. Put that on because I need to make sure enable straw swath. There we go. Straw swath is enabled. Let's turn this on. Don't really want a straw swath in the field here, but there we go. First bit of straw, wonderful. So now strewing all over the place. Now this is where I'll see whether or not my limb lopping has worked. Hopefully this harvester shouldn't hit any branches. Problem is the crop's right up against the edge, isn't it? Don't want to miss any. Looking good so far. I'm going to go straight across here. Now, what I'm probably going to do with straw swaths is use the loading wagon first of all. Excuse me. Get a full loading wagon, 34,000 litres. I'm going to put that in storage. That will be used for bedding for all 3 sets of livestock. The rest will then get baled. I say the rest. I'll do a few bales, so I've got, yeah, maybe a couple of stacks. I'm thinking. Then the auto stack can go back for the time being. Because that's least. I don't really want to have that for another day. Whether I'll get this all done in one episode, that's a whole different story. I don't want to go into the field really. There we go. So I'll do this side first, then hopefully, because I've cut the trees down this end and the other end's clear, I can set a worker to do the rest of it. But this bit is where it's all a little bit fiddly, so this is the bit I'll do myself. And then hopefully when the worker's working, I can then come in and start baling and all the rest of it at the same time. As I said before, it's a small harvester, narrow header. I mean, I could come along with the windrow and windrow some of these up because it'll be a lot quicker for baling and stuff. But it's a lot of sort of double handling everything. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to do that. Back up just a little bit, only so the straw that's coming out doesn't form one massive mound at the end. Let's bring that round. Avoiding trees and hedges. God, this thing is slow to stop downhill. Rubbish brakes. Maybe I do need another harvester. It's all in good on this field this size, and it will probably be pretty good on field 5 I've converted, but other than that, any harvest that's bigger than this is going to be hard for moving around the map, I think. It's my own opinion really, but it's only my opinion that counts. To me anyway. Ah, through the hedge, nice! This is why farmers spend a lot of their time doing hedge and fence repairs and dry stone walling, and that's because idiots in harvesters just crash through them. Whether that's true in real life or not, I don't know, but it certainly is on my game. Okay, so nothing much is going to change. Same process across the field. I will continue. Ah, didn't mean to turn, because then you get that mess. Never mind. Right. See you on the dark side. I was so caught up in the straw, not literally caught up in the straw, but thinking about, oh, this isn't going to, I wonder, is it? Or is it? Just. In the straw swaths and baling, I completely forgot that I would need to empty the harvester. So, yeah, it filled up quite quick. Actually, the yield's going to be pretty big. I mean, it's a big field, but the yield should be pretty good. Some will go into storage, some will sell. And finally, the Fortuna's getting used. Which is nice. And I'll probably end up getting a fair bit in it as well. Moving away from the Brentner. How lovely. Right. Let's move this out of the way. I shall carry on. Oh, I just thought, what the hell? While he's just doing that, those couple of strips there before I set him on the main thing, I'll go and get the windrower. It's going to be probably a little bit quicker if I windrow and then come round. Otherwise, I'm going to be up and down the strips like a maniac. So, kind of makes sense to do it this way. I just don't know how many it's going to, whether it will reach 3 or whether it's only going to do 2. Not too sure, but we'll give it a go. Even if I go up and down a little bit, it's not the end of the world. It's got to be easier than the alternative. Although I think the harvester's hit the tree. That's helpful. Oh, he's turning round through the hedge. Round the tree. Interesting tactic. Well, that's impressive stuff. Completely around the tree. Wow. Will make this a little bit easier. Isn't he full again? Wow. Quite sure why I just did that. Never mind. Where am I going? Up here, yeah. Let's see just how full it is. It's not far off. Okay, now I can reset the worker off. It will come across slightly, only because I did that first row. And it might not be as accurate as it could be. It does also mean that I should be able to come alongside with the New Holland to unload. Okay. Oh, I didn't quite get there. Excellent. So what I will do is continue to make a real mess of the windrowing, because that's what I seem to be doing really well at the moment. Okay. This will continue for a while. Then I'll come out with the loader, collect up what I need, and then we'll start baling. Most of the field is now windrowed, and the harvester's on the last couple of strips. So I'll get my full load in the repacks. Should be about 34,000 litres. I'll put that into storage, and then we'll look at baling. Actually, it's not going to take too long to fill this as it goes at the moment. Hopefully we'll get a few bales too. So the harvester right off in the distance. Say this wheat field is going to work out to be incredibly productive with regards to the straw swaths we're getting off it, the bales will get off of it, the wheat will get off of it for feed. We might even sell some, depends how much we've got, so not bad at all. Not sure quite where the harvest is going at the moment. And there we have it, 34,000 litres. We'll get that down and put it in storage, and then the rest will be bales. Assuming I can work out what's wrong with the harvester, why that stopped. I'm assuming it's hit a tree or just got confused. If you wouldn't mind, once you finish your chat, that'd be marvellous. Okay. Let's get that put away. Brilliant. Well, that's step one. Well, probably step 3 by now, actually. Harvesting it, step 1. Windrowing, step 2. So yeah, probably step 3. That can go away again for the time being. I'll get back to finish off the windrowing and working out what's happened with the harvester. How on earth has it managed to turn around there and be facing the wrong way. Beggar's belief. Okay, let's get the worker back on this. And it should finish off. We managed to get 24,523 litres of wheat. So, that's going to go into storage. And that will be used for pig food. The amazing magic poultry. Right, put this away. So now comes baling. Have the baler already up at the field. I will need to get the auto stack to collect them, but that's pretty much it, ready to go. Time to give the baler a bit of a run out again. So let's open it up. Turn it on. Lower the pickup. And away we go. Because I've windrowed, this should be baling quite quickly, in all honesty, and if you know anything about me, you'll know because of my OCD I will not leave anything laying around in this field. If that irritates you, I'm really, really sorry. It is what it is. There we go. These bales are coming thick and fast. For one stack on the Arcusin Autostack, it'll take 16 bales. I don't know how many I want to get off this field. Quite a few at this rate, actually. Now, because the colour of the ground, the colour of the bales, from low down you can see the bales, no problem at all. As you come up, it depends what screen you're watching this on, it's going to be hard to see them, but they are coming out. I'm not even convinced I'm going to get 16. I'll take wherever I can. Right, as per usual, I will continue this process. It's not going to take too long, in all honesty, because I haven't got that much straw. Whatever bales I get will be fine, bearing in mind that because of the ratio I need twice as many grass bales as I do straw bales, so it's only one straw bale will go into each power food mix, so you know, however many bales I get will be fine. I can always do another lot at some point. I shall carry on. Well, that's it, nearly finished. I'm actually quite sure how many I've got. I will check the counter when I'm done. Oh, not quite enough for the... Never mind. Okay. Turn off the baler. Unload it. With that one. And there's enough in there that next time I use it, it will convert whatever's there into a bale of whatever type you're going to do, which isn't too bad. A bit frustrating, but it is there. Right, I have bought out the auto stack as well. So, the Arcusin FSX 6372 auto stack. That will be next, and then that will go back because that's leased. I was only keeping hold of it to do this, and I thought this would be done sooner than it was, so rather than lease it twice, I took a bit of a hit on the payment. Anyway, I digress somewhat. Where are we? Creative bales. 15. Oh, just a tiny bit of straw shy of a full stack. Never mind. Right, let's collect these up, shall we? Operating position. Now, I've recently done a quick kind of guide to the Ball and Boy round bale collector. It's not an auto stacker, but pop over, have a look. There should be a link. The little information thing should pop up in the corner, probably about now. It's quite a nice little mod, actually. You don't want to be using bale spikes and all that kind of stuff, but there you go. This shouldn't take too long. Now, if you remember way back when I did the grass baling, so I had grass ready to go, this wouldn't fit underneath the sort of barn shelter thing properly. It got a little bit caught up, so fingers crossed it works properly today. If it works properly, it'll be on video. If it doesn't work properly, it'll probably be cut, and all you'll see is a lovely neat stack in the barn. We'll see. Okay, let's get this back. I'm going to put them in the bit next to the grass ones. I want to try and get this as straight as I possibly can. And if when you pull out afterwards, when you drive away, see how we get with this, shall we? Alright, unload position. In all honesty, before it was fine unloading, just right in the way. It was more trying to get out with the trailer. Trying to close it back up again. If I back up a bit towards the wall. Right, unload. I can pull forward a bit, so whether or not the trailer will close. Like. Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. Just worry about those two prongs at the back. If it gets caught up on the roof and catches the bale stack, it can knock the whole bale stack over. Now, what I could do is, so I did another load of bale in, I could stick another stack right in front, boom, up there. Same with this one. I didn't have enough grass bales, I only had 3 left here. Once I've used that one, I could do another whole stack and stick another stack in front, give myself plenty of bales to be getting on with. But for the time being, that's going to do. Silage is there. With all 3, I can make my total mixed ration, power food, whatever you want to call it, far easier than having to keep going getting trailers of loose stuff from over there. So this now can go back. Still never ever got that trailer mod that goes with the baler from Black Sheep Modding, which is real pissy, because that would have made life so much easier to have the baler with the little auto stack trailer on the back of it, rather than having to have 2 separate things. And you know, it's a bit odd, but never mind. Right, take this back up to the store and give this back now. As I finished the last episode with fertilising, 1 and 10 are sprayed, fertilised, ready for seeding. Don't know what I'm going to seed them with yet. And I think field 5 is on its first growth stage, so I can get up there with the weeder and get some weeding done as well. I've done a little bit of contracting here and there. My money's gone up to 394,000, so I've done a little bit of contracting. Just trying to keep that money up. I'm still trying to decide what to do about a new harvester, or whether to just leave it for the time being. I've been thinking about whether to get a cultivator or not. Yeah, so not sure at the moment. There we go. Right. No more leasing costs on that. Just to check very carefully. I've got nothing leased. Hooray. It's all ours. We own it. I see through the fence here very, very quickly. I think we're on the first growth stage. Yes, we are. So I can get over here with the weeder and get some weeding done, and that'll put me on last fertilising state. So that'll be good. I can leave that then to just grow. I can just get on with it. I'm probably going to plough out the end of field 4 onto the grass bit. Have a bit of fiddling around with that. Some of that I might do off screen. Again, not too sure at the moment. But at last, field 4 is done. We have straw bales. That's been extended. It's looking fantastic. Even if I do say so myself. I did a cracking job of that. As I mentioned earlier on, field 5 needed weeding. It's on its first growth stage. and weeding is what we're doing. Well, the worker's doing. I'm just mucking around with the camera. But that is the end of the episode. Field 4 is finally done. I have been a bit busy off camera. I will just show you very, very quickly. If we go over to field 4 and go to growth, as you can see, what I have done now is where the field used to come across here, I've now ploughed all of the grass bit out here from G2, so field 4 is now much, much bigger. I have taken this little section here back to its original state, so you haven't got as many kind of steps in the field, otherwise it gets a bit complicated. So with the extra I've gained, I've lost a tiny little bit, which is no problem at all. So field 4 is now massive. So I've got field 4, field 1, field 10, all ploughed, all fertilised. I need to do some seeding. Field 5 is now undergoing weeding, which will put it on its final fertilising state. But there we go. It is the end of the episode. Hope it's been helpful, hope it's been useful, hope you've enjoyed it and found it entertaining. If you have, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share the video, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.